You know, as a young pianist moving to New York at the age of 21 in 1977, of course I wanted people to hear me and like me and get gigs and play with all the great famous people that I ultimately got to play with. But I wouldn't say it's competitive. It was more of a community. And if you were talented and could play and weren't a jerk, you know, there were people that you could work with and who would hire you. I made a lot of friends with all the established pianists, so if they got a call for a gig they couldn't do, maybe they think of me. Now we have jazz piano competitions in Montreal, you know, big competitions in the United States. I think it's a little weird because you have apples, oranges, pineapples, apricots, and prunes, you know? It doesn't make any sense. I think the competition mentality in the classical world puts a lot of emphasis on correctness, showy. You know, you got 8 people playing Rachmaninoff Third Piano Concerto or Chopin etudes. But just like in jazz, in classical music, there's going to be people that all of a sudden rise to the surface because they are so obviously gifted. You know, Marta Argerich at the age of 19, just wow. I mean, clearly so gifted from the get-go that they're not mere competition winners.
Well, it was the biggest pressure I've ever faced in my life. It was an extremely intense experience, but I tried to stay extremely focused through this stress, and I wanted more people to be able to hear my music, so I tried to stick to this mindset and focus only on the music. Preparing for concert, usually we talk about one program for many concerts. Perhaps in a competition you spend even longer time preparing each piece on the program, but the artistic process otherwise is not too different.
I mean, this is a member of the percussion family, so that doesn't mean you bang on it, but every great jazz pianist has a signature. Every great classical pianist has a signature. The difference is classical musicians are like actors in a play. It's like playing Hamlet. They're giving you their interpretation and they're making you hear it the way that they want to convey it to you. They want to take you with them on a journey through the piece, through their own filter. Jazz musicians, we're making up the script as we go, but hopefully it adds up and tells a story that way. So it's different, but one thing we have in common is good piano playing is good piano playing. That's, to me, like the goal, is to use this instrument to convey emotions, tell a story, and hopefully take the audience somewhere.